No. Don't you want to see the elephant? Bas, you finished? I want to. Okay. You want to walk?
Okay, hi guys, welcome to Auckland Zoo today and ASC Elephant Clearing. Here at the zoo we have just one elephant at the moment, her name is Burma. She has recently turned the big 3-0, good girl, that's it. And obviously if you were just hanging around having a watch, you would have seen Burma enjoying that's a bit of a nice scrub down or bath. Okay, Boo, you over that way with it. That's it, pick it up, hit it up. Ah, you can't drop it already. Go get up, Burma, pick it up, hit it. I know it's going to be in the way, let me get out the way. Burma, pick it up. That's better, that's the way, madam. So being a nice warm sunny day, I thought it'd be nice to bring Burma outside for a bath in the pool. We can also give her a nice bath inside, especially during winter when it's colder. We've got warm water in there and we can make that bath nice and toasty for her. But of course while the sun's shining and it's nice and hot, it's quite nice in that cool water of the pool. Good girl, Boo. The bath is important for a number of reasons. We do want to see you nice and clean. It never lasts very long. We're going to go play in the sand in just a minute, aren't we, Boo? We're going to go play in that mud wallow. Play in that sand, Boo. Good girl. Get in there, Boo. So it is nice to see you clean. We can check over her skin. We want to make sure that we're removing all that dead skin that builds up, just like we exfoliate ourselves. Good girl, Boo. And of course you can see at the moment she's quite a hairy elephant. So it is important that we're opening up those hair follicles and preventing any ingrown hairs. Especially because the hair that she grows is quite thick. It's a bit more like nylon or fishing wire that you would see. Good girl, Boo. Now although it may seem a bit silly that she's gone and got dirty after a nice bath to get nice and clean, it is extremely important for her. She is doing what all elephants do, and that's looking after her skin. So just like we would put on sunblock on a day like this, Burma's doing exactly the same thing. She does have a choice from a range of different substrates. So she's gone with sand today. We've got a mud wallow back there by the pool and a nice pile of dirt down the back as well. So she's free to choose whatever she wants. They all do the same job. They're going to protect her from getting any sunburn. Although she's got quite dark, thick skin, it does get sunburn, and especially in those areas of lighter pigment that you can see around her trunk. Are you still talking? You might be able to hear a bit of a rumble in the air. That's Burma having a bit of a chat at the moment. I know, I can hear you. She does vocalise in all sorts of different ways. We will get things like squeaks, loud rumbles, trumpets of course, and a bit of a roar as well. At the moment she's rumbling just enough that we can hear it, and you might be able to see as she sucks the air up into this area here in her forehead. There we go. And then she pushes that through the honeycomb structure, which starts the vibration, so you can probably see some of that sand starting to shake and fall off. That's Burma just having a little bit of a chat. Good girl, Boo. She can actually also talk in a really, really low frequency, so that means that as humans we can't hear it, but it's how elephants can communicate with each other. And being such a low frequency, it travels further across the ground. And she's got lovely soft soles of her feet to be able to pick up those vibrations, and that's how they'll communicate. Hey, Boo. But we are lucky we can hear some of those rumbles. You almost finished? Should we get all over the side? Boom, over, all the way over. Let's go, Boo. Might as well get you covered while we're here. Boom, over. Quickly. There you go. It's important she does get it all over. You might even get some on you if you're lucky as it comes past. Watch out for that log, Boo. But that covering's not only going to protect you from the sun. Come over, all the way over. That's it, you're all right. Good girl. It helps keep a lot of the insects that we get around this time of the year. So mosquitoes, flies that bite, all that sort of stuff. We're all right, big elephant, I know. Good girl. It keeps them away from her skin because they can't get through all the sand and the mud and the dirt. Good girl. And it also helps in the winter time. You will also, if you come in here on a wet, rainy day, or it's a bit cold, okay, Boo, you'll probably see her doing exactly the same thing. Because just like we put on extra layers of clothing, putting on a nice layer of sand or mud is going to help keep it a bit warmer in the cooler times. Okay, Boo. Madam, you're going to go this way and lay down. Good girl. Madam, over here. Good girl, madam. Oh, Boo, move all the way over, Boo. Boom over, come on you little rat bag. There we go. That's slow today, it is hot. Now, Burma does lay down like this to sleep. So of course laying down while I give her a scrub means that I can move all the way around her and check her right from head to toe. When standing up, she's obviously a little bit taller than I am, so it's quite hard to do that. So this is great for me, being able to help look after her. But like I said, she does actually lay down like this every night for a sleep. There you go, right there. Put that in there. Okay, boo up there. And elephants sleep generally between 2 to 6 hours every night, depending on how much mischief she's got up to. Burma's been sleeping about an average of 3 to 4 hours at the moment. Sometimes if we have a really big day with lots of walking and adventures out in the bush, she will sleep up to about that full 6. And when she's not sleeping, she's eating. Hey boo, have a look at those teeth. We're just going to turn her around a little bit. Down there you go. Good girl. Turn around again. Hida. That's a good girl. So she's eating about 120 kilos of food every day. Now this here is her trunk, which of course is her nose. But if we lift that up, Burma Diddy, we'll be able to have a look straight into Burma's mouth. So I like to do this on a regular basis throughout the day, help check her over, make sure everything's as it should be. Come open. So in the mouth we can see she's got, you might be able to see, some lovely big teeth. You're still talking, goodness me. And we do have a big pink tongue as well. Burma Diddy, go this way a little bit. Go there we go. Bit more. There we go. See if you guys can see over there. It is a bit hard to see those teeth, even though they are quite large. She only has 4 in her mouth, 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom. Good girl, boo. And they're like the teeth that we have at the back of our mouth. So they're molars that are used for grinding down that food. And she does eat a lot of tough fibrous vegetation, so she really needs those nice strong teeth. But elephants do have quite a poor digestive system. So that's why I was saying to Burma, if she's not sleeping, she's eating. Because all the food and the vegetation is quite low in energy and nutritional value, and obviously just like us, she eats food to fuel her body, and that energy means that she can get around and get up to all the stuff she loves to do during the day and night. But because the digestive system's so inefficient, she's actually wasting half of everything she eats. So with 120 kilos of food going in, there's about 60 kilos of poo coming out. And then of course that's my job to go around and pick all of that up. Good girl, poo. But that is why if you're walking past on a regular basis and you think all she's doing is standing around and eating again, it is important for her obviously to stay alive and to keep going and be able to get up to all the stuff we love to do here at the zoo. Pick up this one again, boo. So here we've got quite a lot of stuff in her enclosure for her to interact with. We're going to try and make it as interesting as possible. So if you haven't been in a while, you might notice these lovely new big trees we've put up. Good girl, boo. Madame Taha, pick that bush. I'm going to scratch instead. Burma, pick it up. Madame Taha. Oh, I know you've got to get the right way. So these have been awesome for Burma, of course, not only having something different in the exhibit, but you can see some of the areas where she's stripped that bark because she likes to eat that as well. Burma, Madame Taha. And of course we can now hang things at different heights for her. Again, all of that is helping to make it, all those movements and everything she does and the way she feeds and moves about as natural as possible. And elephants are pretty amazing eaters and pretty destructive. They can obviously reach everything within directly in front of them, and now thanks to that trunk a little bit further. Good girl, boo. Okay. Good. Back up, boo. Back up, boo. But being quite intelligent animals, they are pretty good at figuring out different things. So not only can she reach up, but she can also manoeuvre things like this log over here. Let's go, boo. Which she has pushed a little bit closer. We had some food nice and high hung up on a chain over here, so we had this log moved a little bit closer. We are slow today, aren't we? Goodness me. Okay, boo up there. And we'll see there with Burma climbing up on that log to be able to get to that higher food, shows just how much of that tree she could actually reach. When you think about how elephants are all out in the jungle, Burma the ha. Can't stop halfway. Goodness me, people are waiting. Let's go. Just how much higher that makes them, and then how destructive they can be as they get to all those trees. Get it, boo. See if you can get some of that bark off. Good girl. And that's why, I guess, if you're looking at African elephants, which are a little bit different to Burma. All of those areas where you see lots of grasslands and savannas and lovely big plains used to be quite forested areas, but when elephants were in their numbers they would come through and eat everything within reach and then use the trunk as a bit of a scratching post, and eventually they pretty much destroyed all that and turned it into the habitat that you see today. But I'm happy. Come over here. There you go. Now I was talking about Burma's soles of her feet just before and how she can use them obviously for walking around. Burma, back up. But also for picking up those vibrations in the ground. Come on you. So it means that she's also pretty good at understanding when things are going on around us that we're not always aware of. And things like that can obviously upset animals. They tend to have that sixth sense. So we have to be mindful and obviously take stock of what she's telling us. If she can hear diggers or roadworks going on, someone digging in the ground, might be a couple of kilometres away, but she can feel those vibrations, and sometimes that can make her a little bit unsettled if she can't see and understand what it is. Okay, boo. Ready? So we'll have a quick look at the soles of those feet. Lila, let's go, boo. Lila, nice and high. They're still a little bit clean, so you should be able to see them. Lila, we've got some lovely big toenails around the front. We've got 5 on the front and 4 on the back. And she also has a little bit of like a tread pattern, which is different on each foot. And just like our fingerprints, every elephant has a different tread. This helps give them grip as they move around. Okay. And if you do see us out and about on a walk, you probably see us do this quite a regular basis. Because those soles of those feet are that little bit soft and there's a bit of movement and give in there, it means that it's quite easy for stones and bits and pieces to get stuck in the soles of your feet. Especially with Burma weighing 3.3 tonne, it's quite a lot of weight to carry around. And of course that's going to win out over any stones any day, eh boo? So we ask Burma to lift the feet up just like this, means that she's taking that weight and that pressure off it, and that means we can feel around for anything that shouldn't be in there, and of course take it out and make it a lot more comfortable for her. Good girl. Here you go, Red Bag. Hey. Well, I'm going to leave it there, guys, because there are other encounters going on today. We've got a pretty jam-packed itinerary, I'd say. Being a public holiday, you guys have come on the right day to get around the zoo and see lots of different things. So I won't keep you here. I could talk for days, so I'm not going to. But if you do have any questions about Burma or anything you'd like to know, feel free to stick around and I'll do my best to answer them for you. Hey, good girl, boo. Otherwise, I think the next encounter is probably the orangutan encounter, which is in that direction, and that's happening around the 12:30 mark. So you want to get there a little bit early so you can get a good posse. Otherwise, I hope you guys have enjoyed meeting Burma today and learning a little bit more about her and what we do. And hopefully we'll see you all again here at the zoo again soon. Thanks.